It all started with a video that suddenly appeared on the surface of the internet, showing a mannequin moving strangely and making an iconic sound. Then, a hijacking incident of a broadcast and television station. Here are some of the events and the stories behind the most iconic videos said to have come from the dark web. Are they really videos from the dark web, hiding terrifying stories behind them? We will answer all of those questions with a question mark. It begins with a video of a man eating soup inside an empty room. Plain white walls with no decoration. In the middle of the room sits a man on a plastic chair, eating soup. His face is full of tears, as if he is being forced. Minutes later, two figures in bizarre mascot costumes enter. Oversized, cartoon-like heads, large bodies, slow movements. They say nothing. They simply pat the man gently on the back, as if offering comfort. Why is this video so disturbing? Because we don't know what's happening. Is the man a kidnapping victim? Is this some kind of psychological torture? Or is it simply a misunderstood performance art? There's even a theory that the soup he eats is made from his wife's flesh, and that it was his final meal before being killed by the two mascots. But in reality, the video came from a street performance group called Ray TV, who often wore strange costumes. It was simply a show they created. Even so, the video still leaves an eerie and unsettling impression. This video also won't make you feel comfortable. It's said to be deep web or dark web footage that leaked onto the surface. When it first appeared on YouTube in the 2000s, Obey the Walrus quickly became a phenomenon. It features a dancer with a unique physical condition named Johnny Baima, a transgender polio survivor. They danced in an avant-garde style, accompanied by unusual music. But when the internet picked up the video, the music was replaced with strange, disturbing sounds. The combination of unusual movements, poor video quality, and unsettling audio created an uncomfortable effect for anyone watching. The truth? It was originally just a piece of performance art documentation. No mysticism, no rituals. But in the hands of the internet, it became a horror legend. A cursed video said to influence viewers' minds. Something neutral, twisted into a scary story. Obey the Walrus proves that horror doesn't only come from what's shown, but from how it's interpreted. In a simple living room stands a robot named Tara. She sings with a flat, mechanical, repetitive voice. Her movements are stiff. Her smile is empty. The camera shifts around, sometimes focusing on her body, sometimes on the garden outside the house. People quickly created bizarre theories about the video. Is the robot a symbol of a murder victim? Was the creator a psychopath leaving hidden messages through the robot? Were the lyrics, "I feel fantastic," mocking someone else's suffering? But in reality, these were just wild theories from viewers who felt uneasy watching it. The truth is, the robot was created by John Bergeron, a robotic musician experimenting with synthetic voices. The purpose was simple: art. But when the video appeared without context, the public interpreted it as a cursed message. And to this day, "I Feel Fantastic" remains one of the most iconic videos blending technology, art, and humanity's collective fear of the unnatural. Unlike videos such as Blank Room Soup or I Feel Fantastic that can be watched firsthand, the case of the Grifter is far stranger. Why? Because the Grifter may have never existed at all. It's said to have appeared on the deep web in the late 2000s. Stories claim the video contained disturbing clips, faces that looked mutilated, babies crying in the background, faint, inhuman screams, strange symbols flashing briefly, all combined into a deeply unsettling video. It was also said that anyone who watched it would immediately feel strange effects. Some felt nauseous, some got headaches, others claimed to suffer nightmares for days. Extreme versions of the story even said viewers lost their memories. Some even committed suicide after watching. But if it was truly that terrifying, why has no one ever shown proof? To this day, no original link, no archive, no authentic screenshot exists. Only stories passed around from forum to forum, from Reddit to creepypasta, from blogs to YouTube. Many now believe the Grifter is nothing more than a copypasta, a fake story designed to scare internet readers. A legend born not from a recording, but from words. And precisely because there is no concrete evidence, the grifter feels even scarier. Think about it. If a video truly existed, we could watch it, analyze it, and maybe debunk it. But when something only exists as a story, our minds fill in the blanks. And often, the human imagination is far more terrifying than reality. That is the power of the grifter, an internet mystery that never existed, but still lives on as a legend. We can't be sure what it looks like, but we can imagine the worst, as if the grifter is a cursed video that exists only between reality and imagination. The deep web doesn't just hold videos, but also mysterious games, and Sad Satan is one of the most famous. The story began from a Forsham post. Someone claimed to have received an onion link from the deep web containing a strange horror game. When opened, the game looked like a first-person exploration. Dark hallways, dirty walls, eerie sounds. But behind it, there was something disturbing. Reversed music, children screaming, disturbing images flashing on screen. Even worse, some said there were two versions of Sad Satan. A light version with only psychological horror. A dark version with illegal content, including disturbing child imagery. Until now, no evidence has ever proven the full game truly exists. It may have been a hoax or an experiment, but Sad Satan still left its mark as one of the biggest urban legends in deep web gaming history. This case is different, not from the deep web, but real and still unsolved. 1987, Chicago. People were watching their usual TV programs, local news, and regular entertainment. Nothing strange. Until suddenly, their screens changed. The broadcast was hijacked. A figure appeared wearing a mask of Max Headroom, a fictional 80s character. The figure spoke in a distorted voice, mumbling unclear words, sometimes insults, sometimes gibberish.
He's a freaking nerd. Chips roasting.
Behind him was a moving striped panel, imitating broken TV static. His movements were bizarre, mocking, as if toying with powerless viewers. The whole thing lasted less than 2 minutes. Then suddenly, the broadcast returned to normal, as if nothing had happened. But it couldn't be forgotten. The government, FBI, even the FCC launched investigations. They traced signals, questioned technicians, collected witness statements, but found nothing. To this day, over 3 decades later, the hijacker's identity remains unknown. Theories spread. Some said it was just a prankster with illegal equipment. Others believed it was someone with high technical skills, maybe an engineer or insider angry at the broadcast industry. But none were proven. What's left is the mystery. Someone hijacked national television, appeared in a mask, spoke in strange tones, and vanished without a trace. This case proves one thing. Mystery isn't exclusive to the internet or deep web. Even in the real world, before the digital era, the unexplainable still happened. Television, the most controlled medium of its time, could still be breached. Strange messages could be delivered, the public could be left in fear, and the culprit could disappear forever. Perhaps that's why the Max Headroom hijacking often feels tied to deep web lore. Both leave the same unease, unclear messages, no official explanation, and a mystery lasting decades. And from all these stories, we can see one common thread. Whether it's a video, like Blank Room Soup, the strange dance of Obey the Walrus, the singing robot in I Feel Fantastic, the mysterious legend of the Grifter, the unsettling Sad Satan game, or the hijacking of Max Headroom, they all share the same element, unease, born from uncertainty. When we watch a video without context, when we hear only a story without evidence, or when a real event is never explained, our minds begin to fill the void with imagination. And often, imagination is far scarier than reality. That's why these videos have lasted until now. Not because they're long, not because they're high quality, but because their mysteries remain unsolved. They've become part of internet mythology, modern legends retold again and again, growing blurrier over time, but all the more terrifying. Find more of these stories from the internet, only on Question Mark.